Welcome to On the Mat with Kat at Yoga Temple. Today I'm talking about restorative yoga. Restorative yoga is at Yoga Temple on Tuesdays from 8 p.m. Restorative yoga is a yoga that encourages the participant to connect their attention to restoring energy flow within and through yoga practices of asana, pranayama, imagery, visualization, and meditation. You can develop a deep sense of relaxation. Restorative yoga, also known as the passive yoga, is the opportunity to regain all those energies in your body that you've expanded throughout your more active practices, whether that be yoga or workouts in the gym. Restorative yoga uses props. Today we have the big bolster, we have the little bolster, we have blocks, we have strap, and we have the blanket. I'm going to demonstrate a few poses so you get an idea of how restorative practice is done. And then perhaps you can join me here at the temple. We'll start with the favorite, child's pose. We'll bring the bolster lengthwise, the large bolster lengthwise, sitting up, putting it between our legs, knees down. Take a nice big inhale and fold down at the hips, getting the whole torso on top of the bolster, the ear down, and hugging onto it. In restorative yoga, the poses are held 5 to 10 minutes. For the purposes of this video, it's just a demonstration. I will not be holding the poses. The reason the poses are held so long is to bring that energy awareness right into all the muscles that are being used, to open all areas that are being stretched, and to deeply relax the body. So that was one pose, child's pose, balasana. Another pose that we can do is bridge pose. So I'll keep the small bolster down for the feet, which we'll be connecting with. Lie first completely down. Push up on the feet. We'll put the large bolster underneath us. Now, for some people, there's a preference to have another bolster here in this area to give a little extra support, or a rolled up blanket in this area for extra support. I'm going to keep the blanket for my head. You can also increase the stretch by adding a block underneath, because for some this might just be too simplistic. So yeah, the block underneath, it increases the stretch. Bring the feet down so that they're connecting with the small bolster. They're relaxed. It opens up the hips. And again, when it comes to more active practice, the body's been able to absorb this memory through holding, and it allows you to go deeper in your practice. Throughout, there's instruction on pranayama, breathing techniques. Always breathing in through the nose, rising the belly, falling on the exhale, out again through the nose. Releasing from any pose should also be mindful, not rushed. So we first put our feet up to the ground, pushing down. We lift our hips to the sky, remove the small block, remove the large bolster. And then coming up with a nice breath. We'll move now into Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. For that, you'll need both blocks. We'll put for one width and one length, so that it creates a T. And that T will support the large bolster, which you place down on a slight incline. And then you take your small bolsters and place them to either side. Maybe a good resting spot for the arms, or if you're really flexible, the knees to fall down to. You'll also be using your strap. You bring it around yourself and down just above the top of the sternum. Your feet are together like the cobbler's pose. Bring the strap around the bottom of the toes, just underneath the toes. You pull it, make sure it's tight for you. Adjust it, not too tight, because when you go back it does tighten a bit more. And the purpose of this is just to allow those psoas muscles to be relaxed down. So go back into the pose. And the side blocks, rest your hands on the side bolsters on your knees. And you feel that stretch right inside. So we'll come up slowly, release the strap, and remove the props. The last pose I'll demonstrate is Namaste, corpse pose. In restorative yoga, we want a gentle incline, relaxing one, the legs over the large bolster. You can use the smaller bolster at the top as a pillow, or some prefer the blanket. I like to use the blanket to place over me to keep extra warm, especially the feet. As you relax down, as you relax down into your final Shavasana, a gentle meditation, short meditation may be read out, or guided imagery. Again, directing our mind to be present. So, if you'd like to try some restorative yoga, please join us at the Yoga Temple on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. It'll be sure to be a relaxing and rewarding experience, and you deserve that. Namaste.